Assalamu alaikum and a pleasant morning. I am Safiya Fathima of grade 9 and today I stand before you to tell a story on the topic the friendship of quadrants. Sounds interesting, right? Let's get started. Once upon a time, on a great flat land called the Cartesian Plain, there lived four magical regions: Quadrant 1, Quadrant 2, Quadrant 3, and Quadrant 4. Each quadrant had its own mood and color. Quadrant 1 was bright and cheerful. Both X and Y were positive. It was the land of sunshine and optimism. Quadrant 2 was thoughtful and calm. X was negative, but Y was positive. It loved peace and quiet. Quadrant 3 was serious. Both X and Y were negative. People there were hardworking and steady. Quadrant 4 was playful. X was positive, but Y was negative. It was full of laughter and fun. For a long time, the four quadrants lived side by side, separated by the x axis and the y axis, which met at the heart of the world, the origin, 0, 0. One day, a terrible storm of confusion blew across the plain. The axis began to fade. Without the axis, all the points started floating around, not knowing where they belonged. Quadrant 1 shouted, "Come to me. Only positives belong here." Quadrant 3 disagreed. "No, life isn't just about positives. Negatives have meaning too." The arguments grew louder, and all the four quadrants were blaming each other. Suddenly, a tiny voice spoke from the origin. It was point O, 0, 0, who was the oldest and wisest of all. "My dear quadrants," said O softly, "you all are part of the same plane. Without each of you, the world is incomplete. Positives shine because negatives exist. Balance is what keeps our world stable." The quadrants looked at one another. They realized that O was right. Then quadrant 1 brought hope, quadrant 2 brought reflection, quadrant 3 brought strength, and quadrant 4 brought joy. Together, they restored the axis and the storm faded away. The Cartesian plane glowed once again in perfect harmony. From that day on, the four quadrants, promised to stay friends, never to compete but to complement one another. This story teaches us that true friendship and balance comes from accepting differences. Just like the four quadrants, life needs both positives and negatives to form a complete and meaningful picture. Thank you.